Hello, viewers. You're welcome to wander and feast with me. Today, we begin a memorable family journey to the breathtaking Galibore JLR Nature Camp in Karnataka, accompanied by my husband, my brother, and his wife. Located approximately 100 kilometers from Bangalore, the drive offers a perfect escape from the city into the heart of nature. As we leave behind the busy highways, the final stretch of 9 kilometers takes us through a serene forest route, where towering trees and untouched wilderness create an enchanting experience. Traveling during the monsoon season makes the journey even more spectacular. The entire landscape is draped in vibrant shades of green, with misty surroundings and fresh earthy aromas adding to the charm. Galibore Nature Camp is a jungle lodges and resorts property. Also known as JLR in short, it is an ecotourism initiative by the government of Karnataka. Established in 1980, JLR has become a pioneer in wildlife and adventure tourism across South India. The idea is simple but powerful. Offer immersive experiences in nature that are sustainable, educational, and thrilling. There's a special kind of magic that happens when you leave behind the city lights and step into the heart of nature. The air feels cleaner, the silence speaks louder, and every rustle in the bushes ignites curiosity. For those craving a deep connection with the wilderness without giving up on comfort, JLR offers the perfect escape. For a true sense of escape, the Galibore JLR Nature Camp that lies deep in the deciduous forests on the bank of River Cauvery is a truly rejuvenating escape from city life. Named after the windy hillock called Galibore that stands behind it, it lies truly isolated from what we call civilization. Surrounded by dense forests, rolling hills, and untouched natural beauty, Galibore offers the perfect retreat for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. The tent or room at Galibore Nature Camp was spacious, comfortable, and thoughtfully designed for a relaxing stay amidst nature. Each room was equipped with 2 beds along with an additional bed, making it ideal for families and small groups. The interiors also featured ample storage space with well-maintained cupboards, clean and hygienic washrooms, and thoughtful amenities such as a kettle with tea and coffee supplies, adding to the overall comfort of the stay. We arrived at the property around noon and were warmly welcomed with a wholesome, homely meal that was absolutely delicious. After enjoying the delicious lunch, we spent some relaxed family time playing cards before heading out for our very first adventure at Galibore Nature Camp, a Coracle ride on the beautiful River Cauvery. The resort staff escorted us to the starting point for the boating experience, and the journey itself felt like an adventure. We drove through the dense forest trails in an open jeep, surrounded by towering trees, fresh monsoon greenery, and soothing sounds of nature. Adding to the excitement, the traditional Coracle boats were transported behind the jeeps on carriers, creating a truly rustic and authentic wilderness experience. As we reached the riverside, the calm waters of the Cauvery and the peaceful natural surroundings made the experience even more magical. The Coracle ride was not just an activity, but a memorable way to immerse ourselves in the serene beauty of the forest and river ecosystem. With the monsoon rains filling the Cauvery to its brim, the Coracle ride became an unforgettable experience. The river flowed gracefully with powerful currents, reflecting the lush greenery that surrounded it on all sides. As our traditional round Coracle gently floated across the wide waters, we could feel the cool breeze, hear the rhythmic sounds of the flowing water, and completely immerse ourselves in the tranquility of nature. The monsoon season had transformed the entire landscape into a vibrant green paradise. As the sun slowly began to soften, we made our way back to the camp through the forest trails once again. The jeep ride back felt equally scenic and adventurous, with rain-washed pathways, thick greenery, and occasional glimpses of wildlife along the route. The peaceful drive through the jungle, accompanied by the sounds of birds and rustling leaves, was the perfect ending to an incredible riverside experience at Galibore Nature Camp. Once we returned to Galibore, we were welcomed with perfectly brewed tea and coffee accompanied by biscuits. Soon after, it was time for the second adventure of the day, an exciting forest safari. We boarded the safari vehicle and ventured deep into the dense forest trails, eager to experience the untouched beauty of the region. The recent monsoon rains had transformed the terrain with muddy roads, water-filled tracks, and streams from the overflowing river flowing alongside parts of the route, making the ride even more thrilling and scenic. Although the wildlife sightings were limited, we were delighted to spot a few langurs gracefully moving through the trees, adding life to the tranquil forest surroundings. Even without spotting large animals, the safari itself was a marvelous experience. The misty forest atmosphere, rain-soaked greenery, rugged muddy trails, and the raw beauty of wilderness made the journey unforgettable. Sometimes it is not just about a wildlife sighting, but about experiencing the forest in its purest and most peaceful form. After the delightful safari ride, we began riding bicycles around the property, exploring the scenic surroundings at a leisurely pace. The fun continued with the tire swing, where we spent time laughing, relaxing, and enjoyed carefree moments together. One of the most exciting experiences was climbing the monkey net all the way to the top. From there, we had a beautiful elevated view of the camp and lush forest landscape stretching into the distance. We spent a long time up there chatting, laughing, and simply soaking in the peaceful atmosphere as the sun slowly began to set. Watching the sky change colors over the green wilderness while spending quality time with family was truly one of the most special moments of the trip. We spent the rest of the evening simply enjoying the playful and relaxing atmosphere of Galibore Nature Camp. One of the best parts of the camp experiences was how it allowed us to reconnect with simple outdoor fun amidst nature. As the evening settled over Galibore, it was time to unwind beside a warm campfire. Surrounded by cool monsoon breeze and peaceful sounds of the forest at night, we gathered around the fire, enjoying delicious snacks and relaxed conversations. The glowing campfire created a cozy atmosphere, making it the perfect way to end an adventure-filled day in the wilderness. Soon after, we headed for dinner, which was just as delectable and satisfying as the lunch served earlier in the day. After a long day filled with travel, thrilling adventure activities, and fun physical activities around the camp, we were completely exhausted in the best possible way. With hearts full of wonderful memories and minds relaxed by nature, we finally called it a day and settled in for a peaceful night amidst the serene wilderness. The next morning began bright and early with yet another exciting experience at Galibore Nature Camp, a refreshing trek through the hills surrounding the camp. The cool morning breeze, mist-covered greenery, and peaceful forest atmosphere made it a perfect start to the day. The trek itself was easy and enjoyable, allowing us to fully appreciate the beauty of the monsoon landscape around us. Along the trail, we came across a fascinating variety of mushrooms growing along the damp forest floor, vibrant wildflowers blooming between the greenery, colorful butterflies fluttering across the path, and a few beautiful birds. One of the most breathtaking moments of the trek was reaching a viewpoint overlooking the majestic River Cauvery. The nature camp is named after the windy hillock called Galibore that we just trekked. From above, we could see the river gracefully curving through the valley, forming a spectacular bend amidst the lush green hills. The panoramic view of the flowing river, surrounded by untouched wilderness, was absolutely mesmerizing and made the entire trek truly worthwhile. Standing there amidst nature's beauty, with fresh mountain air and endless greenery all around, was a peaceful and unforgettable experience that perfectly captured the essence of Galibore during the monsoon season. After our morning trek, we returned to a scrumptious breakfast that was fresh, wholesome, and the perfect way to refuel after an active start to the day. While relaxing by the riverside afterwards, we were lucky to witness some incredible wildlife sightings. A crocodile was resting on the opposite bank of the River Cauvery. We also saw two woodpeckers moving through the trees. One of them was a yellow, streak-throated woodpecker and another a red, greater flameback woodpecker. We then spotted a crested hawk eagle gracefully perched along the riverbanks. It was a quiet yet thrilling reminder of how rich and alive this wilderness truly is. The staff escorted us for our second excursion of the day, a visit to the spectacular Mekedatu and beautiful confluence or Sangam of the rivers Cauvery and Arcavati. The drive itself was filled with scenic beauty and small wildlife sightings along the way. We spotted birds such as little cormorants and parrots, while clusters of wild mushroom added vibrant touches to the rain-soaked forest landscape. At Mekedatu, the monsoon-fed waters were gushing powerfully through the narrow rocky gorge, creating a dramatic and mesmerizing sight. Due to the strong currents and dangerous conditions, visitors are not permitted to go down there near the water. The Sangam, however, felt much calmer and incredibly peaceful, though the flowing currents were still clearly visible. While spending time by the riverside, we were delighted to spot a beautiful yellow-billed kingfisher perched nearby, adding yet another memorable wildlife sighting to our trip. After soaking in the beauty of the rivers and surrounding wilderness, we returned to the camp and enjoyed another wonderful lunch spread. With delicious food, peaceful surroundings, and the comfort of our cozy rooms waiting for us, we spent the afternoon relaxing and resting after a refreshing morning of exploration. As the evening approached, we headed out for yet another unforgettable Coracle ride on the majestic River Cauvery, this time exploring a different stretch of the river that was teeming with vibrant bird life and untouched natural beauty. The calm waters, gentle breeze, and golden evening light created a magical atmosphere as our Coracle slowly drifted along the serene riverbanks. During the ride, my brother and his wife also enjoyed tasting some wild berries freshly plucked from the trees growing along the riverbanks, a simple yet memorable moment. This part of the Cauvery felt like a paradise for bird lovers. Everywhere we looked, the forests and the riverbanks were alive with fascinating bird activity. We spotted an elegant red-wattled lapwing moving along the shores on the rocks, while colorful rose-ringed parakeets sat on the treetops. Spotted dove perched peacefully on the branches, and a group of jungle babblers hopped energetically through the bushes near the banks. One of the most exciting sightings was the majestic crested serpent eagle watching over the river valley. We were also delighted to spot a beautiful hoopoe searching for food near the riverbank. A vibrant green bee-eater gracefully perched on the branch looking for insects. A magnificent peacock appeared briefly amidst the greenery, adding even more charm to the wilderness experience. We also came across grey jungle fowl moving cautiously through the undergrowth, blending perfectly into the forest landscape. Adding to the excitement, we spotted a crocodile quietly resting along the riverbank, perfectly camouflaged against the muddy shores. Watching it from the safety of the Coracle was both thrilling and fascinating, reminding us of how rich and wild the Cauvery ecosystem truly is. The entire experience felt calm, immersive, and deeply connected to nature. With the soothing sounds of flowing water, endless greenery surrounding us, and so many incredible wildlife sightings, this evening Coracle ride turned out to be one of the most serene and memorable experiences of our stay at Galibore. For the rest of the evening, we relaxed in the hammocks, enjoying the cool breeze and peaceful forest atmosphere. Later, we gathered around the campfire with delicious snacks, sharing stories and laughter after a wonderful day of adventures. This was followed by a satisfying dinner at the camp, bringing in a perfect end to yet another memorable day at Galibore Nature Camp. The next morning, as we arrived at the dining area for an early cup of tea, we were thrilled to spot a herd of wild elephants on Galibore Hill, the very hill we had trekked the previous morning. It was both an exciting and humbling moment, and at the same time, quite a relief to realize that they hadn't appeared while we were at the top during our trek. Soon after, we set out for a birdwatching and nature walk excursion with our guide, eager to discover even more varieties of birds and wildlife hidden within the rich forest surroundings of Galibore. We first spotted white-bellied drongos perched on a riverbank branch. A curious langur sat on a nearby tree quietly watching us. Soon after, we noticed a brown fish owl staring directly at us after hearing our voices. A beautiful white-throated kingfisher sat gracefully on a dry branch above the river. Vibrant wildflowers bloomed along the trail, adding color to the greenery. We also found a fascinating red velvet mite, which my brother and his wife gently held in their palms. An impressive Asian longhorn beetle caught our attention with its long antennae. Colorful butterflies fluttered around us throughout the walk. Further ahead, we spotted another brown fish owl resting on a distant branch. One of the majestic sightings was a lesser fish eagle perched proudly nearby. In the distance, more white-bellied drongos were perched quietly on tree branches. We were fortunate to see a charming crested hawk eagle, which was a rare sight. On our way back to Galibore, we saw a monitor lizard walking slowly on our track, which was scary. We ended the walk by admiring magnificent plain tiger butterflies fluttering near the riverside vegetation. Overall, the nature walk was extremely informative and enjoyable. Our guide explained everything beautifully, sharing fascinating details about the birds, insects, plants, and wildlife around us. His knowledge and passion for nature made the entire experience even more memorable. After a hearty breakfast, we set out on yet another thrilling jungle safari, eager to experience the monsoon-soaked wilderness one last time. The safari trail ran parallel to the majestic River Cauvery for a long stretch, offering stunning glimpses of the wide river flowing gracefully beside the dense forest. The calmness of the surroundings was occasionally interrupted by the sound of birds calling from the treetops and rustling of leaves in the cool breeze. One of the most thrilling parts of the drive was spotting several crocodiles basking lazily along the river banks. Perfectly still and partially camouflaged against the muddy shores, they blended seamlessly into the landscape. Some rested with their jaws slightly open under the warmth of the morning sun, while others slowly slipped into the water as our vehicle approached. Watching these powerful reptiles from such close proximity was both fascinating and intimidating, adding an exciting sense of raw wilderness to the safari experience. As we continued deeper into the forest, the terrain became increasingly rugged and adventurous. The recent monsoon rains had dramatically transformed the landscape, with waterlogged trails, slippery mud tracks, and small streams cutting across the route. Eventually, we reached a section where the overflowing waters of the Cauvery had spilled inward into the forest. The road ahead had completely disappeared beneath the muddy floodwaters, making it impossible for the vehicle to proceed any further. For a few moments, we simply stood there admiring the sheer force of nature. The sight of the swollen river reclaiming parts of the forest road was both mesmerizing and humbling. Surrounded by dense greenery, flowing water, and complete wilderness, it felt as though nature itself had drawn a boundary, reminding us that in these forests, the river always has its final say. As we drove back from the forest, we were delighted to spot a few deer grazing peacefully amidst the dense greenery. Their gentle presence around us added a beautiful sense of calm to the wilderness, occasionally lifting their heads to observe our vehicle before quietly disappearing into the trees. They blended perfectly into the serene forest landscape and made the safari feel even more special. A hot and comforting meal awaited us when we returned to the camp after the safari. As always, lunch was absolutely excellent, featuring a wide variety of delicious dishes that catered to every palate. By evening, we gathered once again for some light-hearted fun and games around the property. We tried activities like archery and even played a friendly game of cricket among ourselves. For my brother and me especially, those moments brought back countless childhood memories. As night slowly settled over the forest, we gathered around the warm campfire one last time, enjoying delicious kebabs and snacks while sharing stories and laughter. The cool breeze, glowing fire, and peaceful wilderness created the perfect setting to unwind after days filled with adventure and exploration. Soon after, we headed for dinner, savoring yet another wonderful meal at the camp. And just like that, our last evening at this beautiful resort came to an end. We stayed at Galibore Nature Camp for 3 unforgettable nights, and every moment of the experience was truly fabulous. From thrilling safaris and serene Coracle rides to peaceful treks, wildlife sightings, and quality family time, this trip gave us memories that we will cherish for a very long time. The next morning, after enjoying a hearty breakfast, we began our drive back to Bangalore, feeling completely refreshed, rejuvenated after our stay in the lap of nature. Jungle lodges and resorts properties have always lived up to our expectations, and once again, they delivered an exceptional experience filled with comfort, adventure, hospitality, and unforgettable moments amidst the wilderness. After several days of delicious and wholesome Indian meals at the camp, we suddenly found ourselves craving something different on our journey back. Along the way, we discovered a fantastic restaurant called Trot, the Republic of Taste, where we treated ourselves to a hearty Mexican meal before continuing our drive home. And with that, our memorable family journey came to an end. I hope you enjoyed experiencing this beautiful adventure with me and my family. Please subscribe for more travel videos and journeys from our adventures around the world. Thank you so much for watching.